Some people ruin their lives loudly, and others do it quietly, one small decision at a time. Proverbs 19 shows us how good intentions, bad choices, and impatience slowly pull a life off course. Stay with me, because at the end of today's meditation, we'll see the one kind of wisdom that never fails.
Welcome to the Morning Meditation Podcast with your host, missionary Joe Consford.
Welcome back to the Morning Meditation Podcast. Today, we're reading Proverbs chapter 19, a chapter that doesn't shout, but it cuts deep. This proverb deals with everyday life, money, anger, parenting, patience, and the danger of moving too fast without wisdom. Tomorrow, we'll be in Acts chapter 19, where truth collides head-on with culture, religion, and power. But first, let's listen carefully to the wisdom God gives us today. Proverbs chapter 19. Better is the poor that walketh in his integrity than he that is perverse in his lips and is a fool. Also, that the soul be without knowledge, it is not good. And he that hasteth with his feet sinneth. The foolishness of man perverteth his way, and in his heart fretteth against the Lord. Wealth maketh many friends, but the poor is separated from his neighbor. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape. Many will entreat the favor of the prince, and every man is a friend to him that giveth gifts. All the brethren of the poor do hate him. How much more do his friends go far from him? He pursueth them with words, yet they are wanting to him. He that getteth wisdom loveth his own soul, and he that getteth understanding shall find good. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall perish. Delight is not seemly for a fool, much less for a servant to have rule over princes. The discretion of a man deferreth his anger, and it is his glory to pass over a transgression. The king's wrath is as the roaring of a lion, but his favor is as dew upon the grass. A foolish son is the calamity of his father, and the contentions of a wife are a continual dropping. Houses and riches are the inheritance of fathers, and a prudent wife is from the Lord. Slothfulness casteth into a deep sleep, and an idle soul shall suffer hunger. He that keepeth the commandment keepeth his own soul, but he that despiseth his ways shall die. He that hath pity upon the poor lendeth unto the Lord, and that which he hath given will he pay him again. Chasten thy son while there is hope, and let not thy soul spare for his crying. A man of great wrath shall suffer punishment, and if thou deliver him, yet thou must do it again. Hear counsel, and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end. There are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord, that shall stand. The desire of a man is his kindness, and a poor man is better than a liar. The fear of the Lord tendeth to life, and he that hath it shall abide satisfied. he shall not be visited with evil. A slothful man hideth his hand in his bosom, and will not so much as bring it to his mouth again. Smite a scorner and the simple will beware, and reprove one that hath understanding, and he will understand knowledge. He that wasteth his father, and chaseth away his mother, is a son that causeth shame, and bringeth reproach. Cease, my son, to hear the instructions that cause to err from the words of knowledge. An ungodly witness scorneth judgment, and the mouth of the wicked devoureth iniquity. Judgments are prepared for scorners, and stripes for the back of fools. Proverbs 19 is painfully honest about human nature. It tells us that people often rush ahead without knowledge, and then blame God when things fall apart. They make decisions quickly, ignore counsel, follow feelings, and when the consequences come, their heart fretteth against the Lord. That phrase matters. We don't usually get angry at God in the beginning. We get angry after our plans fail. This chapter keeps repeating a quiet warning. Speed without wisdom leads to regret. God values integrity more than success, patience more than brilliance, listening more than reacting. And right in the middle of this chapter, the promise we forget too easily. The counsel of the Lord, that shall stand. Not your plans, not your hustle, not your shortcuts. God's counsel stands long after emotions fade and consequences arrive. Let's think about these 3 points today. Number 1, good intentions are not the same as good direction. Zeal without knowledge is dangerous. Wanting something badly does not make it wise. Number 2, rushing often creates the very pain we blame on God. When we hurry past counsel, we usually end up angry at circumstances, at people, or at the Lord Himself. Number 3, God's counsel is steady when everything else shifts. People change, money disappears, feelings lie, but the counsel of the Lord stands forever. Today, Proverbs 19 warned us about impatience and ignored wisdom. Tomorrow, in Acts chapter 19, we'll watch what happens when truth confronts a whole culture and everything else starts to shake. That's tomorrow on the Morning Meditation Podcast. I'm Joe Consford, and I'll see you there.
Thank you for listening to the Morning Meditation Podcast. Missionary Joe Consford invites you to join him each weekday. You can visit our website at consfords.com.